We'll talk to this gentleman in a minute. Right now, I want to see what this next quest is going to be. Probably about getting a bird. Because I don't think we can summon... Yeah, we can't summon our chocobo here.
Hail, stranger.
Yeah, she couldn't reach you here, could she? So we're going to have to get a new one, presumably from Manda.
Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak. If I had to guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
I mean, she did live out in the wild for
Ambrosia,
a couple of decades.
Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I have, yes. I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could. I don't know how to get her here.
If I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around.
Absolutely not. It would be wonderful.
All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
This is good. We're going to be able to like run around all these woods now on our chocobo, assuming, you know, this is a quick and easy quest to complete and not something that gets arbitrarily roadblocked by needing to complete 17 other quests. Like, oh, if you want to go to the mainland, I got to get my boat fixed first. Will you do a boat side quest for me? And I'd love to go now, but the sail is gone. Can you go do a sail side quest for me? I'm not saying this game's ever done anything like that, but I've played enough video games to know how these things tend to work. They really make you work for the good stuff. So what have you got for me here today, Manda's father, who I guess doesn't have a name?
You one of the outsiders, then?
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And, where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
I don't think we do.
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
Is that meat hanging up there? I'm very hungry. It looks like we got meat. And then what looks like cloves of garlic, but they're huge. So they've got to be onions, right? Onions and garlic are basically the same thing. They're just like slightly different, pungent sort of odors. Very similar, though. I mean, is garlic not just a tiny onion? It wouldn't shock me to find out they're in the same vegetable family. I don't know how vegetable families work. I don't know if they have reunions once a year. I don't know if they have like a I don't know what this bit is. Sometimes I start a bit and I don't know where it's going, and it needs to end, and you just have to kill the bit, usually with fire. Let's head to Martha's Rest, and we're gonna go find a gourd, which, again, I don't know if that fits into the vegetable family along with the onion and the garlic, or if that is its own entire separate family. Maybe they're neighbors. I don't know. Hello there.
I remember you. You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the old girl doing?
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole cartload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favour taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do. To Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Mander's father waiting.
Absolutely not. That would be unfortunate. This is going shockingly smoothly, all things considered. Although this is quite the journey. I keep forgetting that we, like, fast travel around the world for these side quests, and it all seems pretty quick, but this is supposed to be, like, 2 continents side by side. They're quite large. The journey from Martha's Rest to Northreach with fast travel, which is the only way to do it, you cannot do it on foot, unfortunately, is going to end up taking less time than the journey from here to the beach, simply because there's no other way to fast travel down there, which is unfortunate. But I was going to say something, too. Oh, gourds! I know, what I do know about gourds is that they like to sing, and that they like to eat popcorn. And in fact, if you had a massive meteor made out of, let's say, popcorn, like a single solitary piece of popcorn hurtling through space towards a starship, and the only, like, things you had on you to stop it from destroying the starship was a couple of gourds, throw those gourds at that giant piece of popcorn. They'll eat it. It's fine. So I know that if you are in the onion and the garlic family, and you're having a reunion, or you're having a Christmas party, don't invite your gourd friend. They'll eat all the popcorn. And everyone knows that popcorn is a big part of the American Christmas tradition. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you live abroad, please, I want you to know that we Americans love our Christmas popcorn.
Ah, there you are.
I'm glad that she's here, because I did not think to summon her.
Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the mimic gourd too. Here.
He didn't even make us go on a quest to, like, find one out in a field somewhere. He just gave it to us.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right. Well, we made it.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
I wonder if I actually have to now, every time I want to move her between here and the main continent, go to a ferry, because that seems like it would be annoying. Yeah, I would prefer if I could just summon her wherever I was and she would happen to be there. We'll find out here in a minute, though. I assume it's going to tell us. You can now summon Ambrosia in Mysidia. I think that's how it's going to be. It would be ridiculous for it to be otherwise. Is it going to, like, fill up my screen with information here, like, at the end of the last quest, or is that it? Are we done? I think we're good. Okay, great. So, we now have our bird. We now have a magic stone that will tell us when we are nearby other magic stones. And I think I said I was going to start over here with the uninvited guest, but, you know, previously, in a previous episode when I talked about starting these quests. But now, we're not going to. That's going to be the last one we do. Because we're closest to Katav here, or whatever his name is.
Take me, what am I gonna do? You've got to help me.
I don't, actually.
Shula
I'm
said
under
you
no
were a force to be
obligation
reckoned
to.
with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Katav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
I can try.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Oh, aye.
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run, and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll search the village, just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well.
No idea what could have happened to him. No clues at all. What are the odds that he's been taken by tonberries? Because they seem to do that around here. Those mischievous
One
little...
by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Those mischievous little strange-tailed men. How far out do I have to go before I can summon my chocobo? At this point, I'm like close enough that it almost feels like it's not worth the effort. I don't know if we've ever seen her spawn into existence in front of us. Normally, she just like appears from behind, and I didn't care for that. That was very odd. She just kind of materialized in some, like, bushes. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan. I don't see anyone here. This area looks pretty clear, but I'm guessing I have to get off and, like, give the area an inspection? Can I not simply ride up here and inspect? Hello? Get off, I guess. Don't run off. I'm gonna need you again. Yes.
Here's a cairn.
Light.
But no sign of Nassef. To the riverbank, then.
Okay, that's me being confused with the controls from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It happens every so often. I just hit the wrong one.
Faster.
I'm glad that we got off of our chocobo to, like, verify that, though. Hold on, no, we're going the wrong way. Actually, yeah, no, we have to go this way, which is going to have something to do with the main quests. I don't know if that's going to trigger a cutscene or a discussion. Spoilers for a future installment, I guess. Probably have a discussion. Or not? Suits me just fine.
Who have we here?
This must be the guy. About his height, but clean-shaven, standing over a dead wolf.
You deserve a rest.
What's up, dude?
I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
Did it say he was a sinewy soul? Is that what it said
Aye.
over his head?
I know him.
Seasoned hunter, I guess it could have also said.
Takes care of the cans. Wait. You didn't think I was him, did you?
I didn't see the bottom of your face.
Sorry, mate. I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Yeah, I'm going to lean
Let's
into
hope
the
so.
or something, more than likely. Godspeed, gentle fellow. Take care. Should we summon the bird? It's kind of like a quick little jaunt, and maybe we ought to go poking around. I mean, I definitely don't want to get in a fight
must
with
be the bridge the
crabs,
hunter
but I
was
see that I'm
talking
getting into a
about.
fight with crabs. That doesn't deal nearly as much damage as one would hope. I'm also trying to see whether or not we can find those special stones that we need. I don't know if the stone will like be set off when we're riding around on the chocobo. We might have to be on foot. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can have a look at where this goes. So this goes to a dead end. Presumably that'll open up as part of a future side quest. This is probably not going to be one. Yeah. What I'm looking for is like a weird noise, or any kind of noise, and also a controller vibration. And I do notice that to my right, like right back there are some kind of creatures in the woods. Hold on, what have we here? Not there, here. This is just like a chest. This is not going to be it. No, but that is a silver pinning. So, if we ever need that, we've got it. Is the game going to, like, just hard block me here? And not let me progress down this path any? Yeah, because it is a hard block. So, is that ever going to actually open up? Or is that just like, no, there's more to this world than what you currently see? You just have to have faith. You just gotta believe it. Okay, we're not finding anything back here. I guess go ahead and fight whatever this thing is. I don't like the look of it. It's a quindom. Oh, okay, it's got a lot of arms. Ooh, son of a gun. Don't interrupt my punches. Can I, like... Couldn't I do some sort of special dodge? Yeah, I'm confused. I thought that when we were doing title stuff, we had some kind of special dodge. And I guess I remembered wrong. Unless we do, and I'm just not doing it right. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, I guess. What are we doing? Put this thing away. Put this thing away. Stop what you're doing. You know what we haven't done? I don't think since we started this DLC, we've just not done this. It's quite effective. We should probably do it more often. There we go. That guy was kind of tough. And he dropped a big glowing orb. What was that? Also, he dropped goblin coins. Oh, where'd you guys come from? What the heck? I mean, we knew these guys were back there on the trail. I didn't expect them to just show up here, though. Alright, we'll let that deal with them. Did he drop anything? Like, I didn't quite catch what the giant glowing orb was that he dropped. Or was that just part of someone else's magic that was taking place there? I actually have no idea. Can we summon our chocobo in the midst of all this? Where are you at, Ambrosia? Come here. I'm gonna hop aboard. Let's be on our way. Yeah, don't worry about that. That'll settle down. We'll be good. So all of that was really just kind of a waste of time. It didn't benefit us. Fought a big monster. It'll respawn. We are about to get a fast travel point though, so that's nice. That'll all be part of a quest later, I'm assuming. We'll come back to it. Alright, we're looking for another... You know what? We actually don't know if this is the direction we need to be going in. I just kind of assumed. But that looks like it's off the trail. Rolls of Honor. I guess really it's just like an area we're searching. Oh, this goes all the way back around to Tailwind Bay. Interesting. Okay. And so presumably this... No, this dead ends up here when whatever that is. We got ruins, though. We got some kind of, like, jungle ruins. That's fun. So where's our fella at? Ah!
Stay away, damn you!
Okay.
Hold on!
I don't actually see him, but I see some monsters? He's not in the midst of the monsters. Oh, he's up there! He's literally up there on a rock! Okay, what have I got? All of my big things are reloading. Let's give it a minute. Let's not rush into this like fools. Let's give it a second, and we'll wait for our big ability. Flames of Rebirth to get ready. Okay, and then if we waited a minute longer, we might also have Aerial Blast ready. We're gonna rush in with Flames of Rebirth. Okay, go.
Rise tide!
Okay, now they're all on fire, so let's quench them. Okay, now let's dry them off. We've got the perfect 3 spells here in a row. Oh gosh, he got out of it. Of course he did, he's a big guy. Well, at least we have experience with this guy now. We know how this guy works. I forgot that we can also do spell attacks with that gun equipped, and I want to see how those look. No point in trying that now. Oh, jeez, hold on. Switch over to swords. Switch over to swords. Foolish mortal me. Completely forgot we had a gun pulled on this guy. Get out of his way. Don't let him get you. Don't let him get you. Okay, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Go back to this. Get the gun out. That's regular, like, attacks with the gun. Oh, that's right. Okay. And then we could do... Excuse me. Please stop. Stop, please. You know what? We're gonna have to...
Much appreciated.
Oh, that just kind of worked out. I refuse to take a potion. I'm not doing it. I don't care how close to death I am. I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Back to this. That's regular shooting. This is shooting with, like, a magic spell. We missed our ability there. We did get a perfect parry, though, which was not even intentional. You stay over there. You stay over there, you... No! No! Get out of there! Get out of there! No, get out of there! I'm panicking! Get up with the Flames of Rebirth again! I'm not using a spell, I refuse. We've not had to... Well, no, that's not true. We did have to use a spell at one point. But not in this stream. I don't know, hit it with the tsunami! Oh! Very good. Now just slap him. Oh, it's all good. Big pile of sludge turns out very difficult to defeat. It's because you stab it, your sword just sinks into the sludge. Does it even have vital organs? How does it work?